Good evening, everyone. It is Thursday, what I like to call Little Friday. And we have one more day in order for you to get a 15% discount on servicing preventative generator maintenance or whatever generator you may have, whether it's for your home or office. We're going to give you one more day. That's tomorrow. And then this offer is gone. And it's only for 270 weather viewers. My good friend Barry Connolly at R&R Controls said, "Hey, why don't we do this? Just this week only, let's offer a 15% discount on preventative generator maintenance if you get it booked by this Friday." That would be tomorrow. If they mention 270 weather, I'll give them a 15% discount on that preventative generator maintenance. That's a pretty cool deal because you need to have, if you have a generator, you need to get it ready for the cold season ahead. You may be thinking it's still way too warm. It's still officially summer. But as I have said here many, many times, um, these little bouts of, cooler air coming in, it may not be permanent yet, but it soon will be. Give it 6, 7 weeks, maybe less, and it's going to become a permanent thing because we're going into September this weekend, and then October, and then November. And before you know it, it's Christmas, and you need to get this done. So here's all you need to do: by tomorrow. You can't do it tonight because it's 7:19, and I'm sure Barry and his staff have gone home for supper. But you can do this tomorrow as soon as they open. 15% discount if you mention 270 weather and you want preventative maintenance done on your generator. Doesn't have to be a Generac, it could be really any kind of generator. They'll get it in running order and ready to go for you. Preventative maintenance. In other words, check the oil, the filters, your electrical hookups, battery backup, the whole thing. 15% discount. So call them tomorrow. It's the last day you can do this. Now, the booking doesn't have to be tomorrow. I mean, well, the booking does have to be tomorrow, but the actual day of maintenance could be next week, 2 weeks, a month. It could be down the road. It doesn't have to be done. We're not asking you to book an appointment tomorrow. We're just asking you to call R&R and get it booked because it's going to fill up. 270-777-2024. Again, that number 270-777-2024. R&R Controls, never be without. All right, here we go. It's a Thursday. As I said, it's Little Friday. It is August the 28th, and I'm Chris Allen here with your 270 weather for the 270 area code and beyond. And this is the last podcast I will do for the next 2 weeks almost. Well, I'll be back September the 10th, but I'll probably wait until the 11th to do another podcast. So I know you guys will have to do without me. I don't know how you're going to live. I don't know how you're going to make it. I don't know how you will survive, ladies and gentlemen, without watching this podcast every single night. It's going to be hard. It's oh, don't cry. Please don't. No, don't. Oh, they, don't. Just don't cry. Don't. Here come the waterworks. I didn't mean to upset you, but I'm sorry. You can do without me for that long. And on TV. I won't be there. Oh, now you're really crying. Oh my gosh. Now I've got to okay, we ah you'll be yeah, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. I know it's gonna be hard to not see this face every day. I know it's mm, you'll be all right. But actually, if you follow along on my social media pages, you will see plenty of me and everybody else that's going on the Alaska trip. We are finishing up. Sheila and I are finishing up packing. We're trying to double check and make sure. Here's the thing that has been, it's like okay, when you pack to go on a trip and you're going to be gone this long, what do you pack? We try to pack as little as we can, hoping to rewear some things or somewhere along the way we're going to be able to go to a laundromat or at a hotel they'll have washer and dryer and we'll be able to get some clean clothes after wearing them for about a week. So we're trying to do that. Plus here's the thing that gets me. I take so many doggone medicines. I am a walking medicine cabinet. Are you guys that way? I bet. I'm like, I told her, I said, look at all these medicines that I take. What in the world? I mean, now some of them are like vitamin supplement prescriptions. And I'm like, we are now officially old because we are walking drugstores. It is crazy. Ah, I'm like, this whole trip is going to, my suitcase is just going to be loaded with prescriptions and supplements and things like it's just crazy. But anyway, I think we're about there. We're going to do some double checking here before I go to bed. I get to stay up late tonight because I'm not going to get up early in the morning and go into work at News Sporting. So I will stay up as late as night, finish packing. We're almost there, like I said. So only got a few more things to go and then we'll be done. We head out early tomorrow morning for Nashville International to fly to Seattle. Then from Seattle, we take a bus to Vancouver, BC, British Columbia. That's the port in Vancouver where we board the cruise ship. And then on the cruise ship, we spend 3 days in the inner passage of Alaska, right along the Canadian Alaska border, kind of. And then we'll disembark. I think it's Skagway or Juneau. Juneau. One of them comes first, Juneau or Skagway. Anyway, I know that Juneau is the capital of Alaska, but there is no way in or out of the capital of Alaska, Juneau, because there are no roads that go in or out. There, the only way to get to Juneau is by ship. Isn't that crazy? And it's just this small little town. When we went there 10 years ago, I'm like, this is the state capital. And it's got maybe three or four streets, but you cannot get in or out of Juneau, Alaska only by boat. It's just fascinating. But anyway, then we're going to make the rounds and go to the Yukon Territory. So we'll be in Canada for a few days, go through there, and then go back over into Alaska and go up and around Anchorage, Denali. We get to go to Denali, then come back down and fly out of Fairbanks on September the 10th. So, yeah, 13 days. And we've got How many did we say? 20? No, 30. We have almost 40 people. Yeah, going with us. 40. So it's sold out. And because of the success of this, there will probably be more of these trips ahead to different places. So I would like for you, stand by, we'll let you know, but I would like for you to save up your money and come with us to one of these great trips. So anyway, let's get to the weather. Um, yeah, it's going to be good. It's going to be cool there. It's going to be cooler there than it is here. It's already fall. The leaves are already turning in Alaska. Oh, yes. Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait. It's going to be so good. The high today here in Bowling Green, right here at the Bowling Green Airport where I live now. The high was 85 officially, a little bit warmer today, you could tell. 3 degrees, though, below the normal of 88. So we're still running just a little bit below normal. The low was 53 this morning, no rainfall past 24 hours, and that is a problem. As I've been saying, this lack of rain is a big, big problem. And here is the number one problem that we have, and that is the high fire danger. We had looks like maybe a couple of more. No, we had one more county added today. That would be Barron. I was wondering when Barron County was going to get added. It was added this afternoon. So as you can see, it's Todd, Logan, Warren, Edmondson, Barron, Monroe, Metcalf, Green, Taylor, Adair, and Russell are now under burn bans. As it says there, any outdoor burning is prohibited. Nothing. Don't even fire up your grill. I know it's look, it's just for now, okay? It's just for I know it's coming. It's Labor Day weekend. This is the summer's last hurrah. I get it. But you're going to have to be very, very cautious because all it will take is somebody throwing out a cigarette and it's not fully put out, or somebody turns over a grill, charcoal grill, and the embers start to fly with the wind and goes into the weeds and starts something. It's just there's too many ways to get a brush fire or a big fire going when everything here is a tinderbox. And until we get some beneficial rain, it is going to remain this way. The rains, maybe we're going to get some, I think, next week while I'm gone. It is looking a little bit better as far as rain chances, which I will show you here in just a moment. But there's a look at radar here at 7:30 on this Thursday evening. There's nothing even close. Nothing. Eh, I'm getting tired of that. I just wish it would do something. Maybe while I'm gone, maybe that's what we need. Maybe I just need to leave the 270 and then some rain would come in. I hope it does. I really hope it does. All right. Here's a look at current temperatures here at 7:31 p.m. Some upper 60s, low 70s because we were a little bit warmer today. No rainfall past 24 hours, nowhere even close to us. The nearest precipitation today, the nearest rainfall back into Arkansas, Missouri, Kansas, Oklahoma. Yeah, nothing here. We had some of the high clouds blowing off of those thunderstorms, and those were the clouds that you saw today. The very high cloud cover. We call them cirrus clouds, kind of wispy looking. Winds are light and variable right now, according to the Kentucky Mesonet Network. Dew points are still very, very dry in the 50s. They may go up a little in the next few days, the dew points, but it's not going to get humid, not very humid at all weekend long. Rain chances there you're starting to see. Now, this looks better. This looks better than it has in a couple of days. But keep in mind, this is a projection of rainfall for an entire week, starting today, well, actually tomorrow, and going all the way through next Friday. So a 7-day stretch. It does look like we could pick up a half inch to maybe an inch of rain. But I think we're going to have to wait on that. I think that's going to come maybe Tuesday or Wednesday of next week. This weekend, no. There may be a little shower here and there, but this weekend is the rain chances are going to be slim to none. I'll show you. Let's go to the maps. So we still have this big double barrel high pressure acting as the bully, I like to call it, fending off all the decent rainfall, which has been south and west of us, and it's going to continue to push south. High pressure is acting as a wall, keeping any good rain away from us. Here comes a cold front, a weak cold front that's going to dive southward tomorrow for Friday. Here's Friday afternoon or Friday morning. There may be some patchy fog. Here comes Friday afternoon. Limited moisture with the front. Some of the models are trying to spit out a very stray shower somewhere along the front, mostly east in the higher elevations of eastern Kentucky, but not so much here. Bowling Green, much of the 270, I think may miss out altogether. So don't count on this tomorrow at all. The front comes on through. It just kind of, since it's not going to bring us moisture, what it will do is just kind of keep us from getting too hot and humid. It's going to lock in the pleasant weather for the rest of the holiday weekend. So here we go into Saturday morning, and you can see there that most of the rain is south of us. Here's Saturday afternoon, Sunday morning, Sunday afternoon, still no change. Here's Monday afternoon, and finally, we see evidence on the first day of September, your Labor Day, there may be a chance of a shower in the afternoon and evening. But it's not going to be beneficial rain. It's not going to be like a decent rainfall at all. This would be very scattered activity. But as we move on through next week, into Tuesday, better coverage. Wednesday, even better coverage. Thursday, still decent. And then maybe even next weekend, we get another shot of cooler air and even more rain. This doesn't go out that far, but I've looked at the models, the long range models, and we're starting to get some consensus, some agreement that we're going to see another cool down with more rain, but we're going to have to wait until next weekend. Until then, what you see is what you get. Let's check out the blender. And I think the blender tonight is going to be just one model because that's all that is available at the moment. As soon as I find it here, there it is. So the blend of models is not available. So I'm going to go to the European model. That's what the ECMWF is. That's the European model. The Euro is what a lot of people call it. So this is not the blend of models. This is one model. And I picked this one because since we don't have the blend of models, it would be factored into the blend, but since that's not available, we'll just show you this. And I picked this one because it seems to have some consistency with the rest of this weekend being in the 80s, not getting any warmer than the mid 80s. And then it shows that cool down that is going to come next week. Look at those highs, 70s again, even low 70s with some nighttime lows dropping into the 50s. Yes, more fall like air. But look what follows after it. What? Wait a minute here. Mid to upper 80s, maybe close to 90. Well, okay. That's just maybe a couple of degrees above the normal for the beginning of September. Just, 2 or 3 degrees above the normal. So it's not extravagant. It's not hot. It's could be a little humid, but with some of that humid air, we're going to get better rain chances. So this is not a bad looking forecast to take us all the way through. Well, this takes you all the way through the time that I will be gone, starting tomorrow, and I'll come back on the 10th, which is right here, September 10th, and there's September 11th, and I'll be back on TV and picking up the podcast again on the 11th. So as we come back to southern Kentucky from Alaska, it's going to be warm and it's going to be humid, but it's not going to be hot and humid. It'll feel hot to me because we'll be up there where it's in the 50s and 60 during the day and then 40s during the overnight. Yeah, that's how cool it is up there. So that's coming. Um, the cool down plus a warm up. So we'll see if that, but that's just one model. Let me just caution you, that's just one model. That's not a blend of models. This could change though as we go through time. Here's a look at the 7-day forecast, which you can also see on News 40, WNKY.com, and the News 40 weather app. Mid 80s the next few days, introducing a small chance of maybe a late day shower Labor Day, Monday. Better chances of showers Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And we warm just a little bit more. But it's not all bad. So, oh, by the way, I was just watching here, as you see on the back, that's the Weather Channel, and they've been today covering the 20th anniversary of Hurricane Katrina. Can you believe it's been 20 years? 20 years. Wow. And remnants of Hurricane Katrina came right through Kentucky. We had high winds, we had flooding rain, we had power outages, and we had at least one fatality associated with the remnants of Hurricane Katrina. That happened 20 years ago today. I'm hoping that never happens again, but it probably will at some point somewhere. All right, I'm out, as they say, and on the road and in the air the next day or so to Alaska. I'm going to do updates, but as far as this, the 270 weather and doing this, going to take a break. I'll come back September 11th or the 10th or 11th, somewhere in there, and then I'll pick this back up. We'll get everything set up the way I haven't had time to get it set up the way I want, but it's a work in progress. I don't want to see any wires like that right there. I'm going to cover things up and make it look nice and tidy, get the lighting correct, all of that stuff. So when I get back, that's my first job is to Make it all look pretty. Make it look professional as best I can. So I will be sending photos, videos. Occasionally, I may do a live update, either on TV or even here. I mean, I can do that from my phone. It's not a big deal. I can't do all of this from my phone, but I can do a live update from my phone and show pictures on my social media pages. You'll be able to see that on WNKY.com and the News 40 social media pages. We're going to post stuff there. And occasionally you'll see it even on TV during sunrise and the noon show and the evening show. I'm going to try to do as many updates as I can from Alaska. So, you guys, thank you for watching. God bless you. I'll talk to you next time from the